Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another movie review. Just got back from seeing Parasite. Now, for reasons like I'm gonna butcher the names, I'm not gonna be able to say the actors, the actresses, the director's name, but I gotta say the first thing I'm gonna get off my mind, because I've been dying to say it ever since I've walked out of the theater. This is a brilliant movie. It's a very powerful movie. It's absolutely one everybody should go out and see. Yes, it's not in English. Yes, it's English subtitles, but believe me, between you and me, it's going to be one of those films that I'm hoping gets some sort of praise at the Academy Awards. I know this film probably won't get that many praises only because it's a foreign film, but having been a foreign film, this is a very, very, very well made film that actually it focuses on the living conditions of people's classes. Poor people, they live a certain way. Rich people, they live a certain way. And it's about a family who's struggling to live, struggling to get by in life, doing whatever it takes to pretty much live, whatever it takes to make money. They're struggling. You can see their struggles, and it's absolutely hard to watch. You always feel bad for those people, and this is absolutely no exception. You're going to feel bad for these people. And this is about the family working for a rich family and trying to do what it takes to get to the top. And they do some pretty harsh things through the movie to help them get to get their financial status. They're doing what it takes to get to the top and not having to live in poverty anymore. And everything they do, there's no real villain in this movie, which is a really, really smart thing. There's really no villain in this movie besides the selfishness and the greediness that can consume somebody to want to be at the top. People can change quickly if they know it actually can make them rich. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely dives into that subject, and I think that more people should probably see this movie. I think definitely more people need to, because you're going to go into this movie, and yeah, if you can get by the English subtitles, you're going to go into this movie, and I think you're definitely going to be able to pull something out of this movie that you never thought of before. And I felt the same way when I watched Joker. Like, I feel like you're going to go into these movies and you're going to pull something away from it. No matter what you feel about the movie at the end of it, you're going to pull something out of these movies and you're just going to appreciate something that you never thought of normally. So I think that this movie is very smart. I think it's a very well-directed film. I do think that this film focuses on issues that need to be focused on, for sure. And it's a movie that there are no villains, that you can understand where everybody's coming from. Like, the smallest things. I mean, they focus on the smallest things in this movie, and forgive the noise, it's actually storming outside, but they're the smallest things in the movie. Like, when this rich guy, he's always commenting on this guy's smell, the poor guy's smell, and he's sitting there kind of insulting him when he knows that, not everybody cannot walk through a subway. Not everybody cannot walk through the streets. We don't got the money to where we can afford someone to take us everywhere when we need to go somewhere. You know what I mean? And you're making fun of this man for not being able to afford stuff like that, like the stuff you can. It's like the small things that you don't know, man, that actually could affect someone if you say it. Like the smell that someone has. Maybe they can't afford, shampoo. Maybe you don't think about these things when you say it. And it focuses on things like that, and what the smallest things, even knowing it may be small to you, might be big for someone else. So I think it's important. The messages that they focus on are messages I think that everybody should take into consideration more when you're talking about somebody or judging somebody by just looking at them. You don't know what their life's like. Why would you say something like that? And it's hard, I'm a human being. I've said some stupid things before too, and then I realize, oh, well, that makes sense why they would go through something like that. So for sure, it focuses on that kind of subject, which I think is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm glad that the movie focuses on stuff like that. So, yeah, Parasite to me was a movie that, there's so many movies that just tackle the way humanity works. You know what I mean? Like, they just tackle the way humanity works and how people can be affected by society and, the small things, in life that can really, really downplay somebody. And I think both, movies like Joker and Parasite work on those kind of subjects. We need to think about these things more before we start, judging people by the class, the money they make. It's a very important movie, and I really thought it was beautifully directed. The soundtrack is absolutely gorgeous. I love the cinematography here. I loved everything about this movie. To me, this movie is something that I think will be special. I think it's going to be a special movie. And we're getting quite a few of these kind of movies this year. You know, movies like Joker may not be like the best made film of the year. You know what I mean? Like, it might not be the best made film, like creativity wise. It's something that we've seen done so many times. But like movies like Parasite, The Lighthouse, you know, are so creative and so well done, and they focus on subject matters. And I'm not saying Joker's any less than those, because I know Joker tackles some subject matters that need to be tackled. And you know, the top 3 films of the year so far, cinematically made, the best cinematically made, probably are the 3, Parasite, The Lighthouse, and Joker to me. So far, these are like the 3 of the probably best made films of the year so far. And yeah, guys, I love Parasite. I would highly recommend going out and seeing it. You know, I'm not sure how many theaters this is playing in, but it took me a while to find one that was playing Parasite. So if you guys do have a theater near you that's playing Parasite, I highly recommend going and checking it out. I would give Parasite, I'm not going to say I liked it more than The Lighthouse, but I really think it's a very well-made film, and I'm going to give it a 9.1 out of 10. It's a beautifully made film. Guys, go out and check out Parasite. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Have you guys seen Parasite? What did you guys think about it? You know, what did you pull from the movie, and then what did you learn from it? I learned exactly what I told you. So guys, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you don't miss another Out From the Movies review, where I just go to the movies, come right out, and just give you guys my thoughts over the phone. It is a phone. I know, I want to get a better camera. I got one. It's just, you know, it's easier for me to use the phone for right now. But guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Absolutely, guys. Go check out Parasite.